So we have prisoners of war, and also recently there were officials, Nagorno Karabakh officials were abducted by Azerbaijan. I didn't see that in the text. Also,
it was in the text. The text.
It was in the text.
Yeah, the text did not name people by name, because we discussed it, whether we should name the names of persons who've been arrested by Azerbaijani side, but we decided to speak on behalf of all who have been arrested and ask for their immediate release.
Okay, thank you. And can you reflect, please, on the state of affairs, on the world order after what happened with Armenians in Nagorno Karabakh? That was a genocide, ethnic cleansing on stream, and the world preferred to keep silent. How it will affect on the world order afterwards?
I can't say that the world was silent, and I'm very careful with the terms, because as we all know, there is no definition of ethnic cleansing. There is just an understanding by the Security Council how it should be understood. De facto, I agree, when 100,000 people of one nationality leave, then de facto, yes, I agree, it should be considered as ethnic cleansing, and there has to be reaction. Yes, I'd also like to see stronger reaction from United Nations, but here we have to be honest and open. United Nations Security Council has failed. It has failed Armenians, it has failed Ukrainians, it has failed many other nations. It has not been able to fulfill its main duty, why it was created after the Second World War, to keep peace and security in the world. Security Council has failed, and as long as Russia is member of the Security Council, who is using veto right on every occasion, which is absolutely unacceptable, I do not see that United Nations can play a bigger role. As to OSCE, the Minsk group has also failed. All diplomatic efforts have failed, and that's why we saw the tragedy of last week, and we see the humanitarian catastrophe.
There was also a UN mission coming to Nagorno Karabakh while 90% of
yes, but
95% of population.
Yeah, but it was really disappointing, and to invite United Nations to Nagorno Karabakh 30 years later, when the request was asked to go there, it's mockery. It's laughing at the United Nations, and when I read the report, it was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing me. I expect United Nations to be present when they really need it, and to be objective, and not to report when everybody has left already and they are let in. So I really do hope that there will be a real UN or international mission that will talk not only to those few people who have been left in Nagorno Karabakh, but also to those who have led the country, who have fled Nagorno Karabakh, why they did it, on which terms they're ready to return, and how to guarantee their peace and security if they decide to return.
If UN Security Council fails, Council of